As we get ready for America 250, there is no better place to start than here in Mount Vernon. Doug Bradburn is the president and CEO of George Washington's Mount Vernon. Thanks for having us.
Good to see you. Welcome.
This is all new since I was last here.
Absolutely. We wanted to get ready for this great holiday, this great celebration of 250 years of independence by reacquainting everybody with the great George Washington.
Well, let's take a walk. This first part, the Grand Hall, just explain what we see here.
Yeah, so this hall tells the story of Washington and why he matters today, the story of a young man with ambition, honor, vision, perseverance, wisdom, and humility that helped create the nation that we know as America today.
When you think about 250 and where we are and this celebration, it really all comes back to George Washington. Had he not been where he was, we wouldn't have a country.
He's the indispensable man. It's been said by many. We believe that here at Mount Vernon. You can't understand him without coming here to Mount Vernon. But his critical actions as the Revolutionary War general, as the president of the Constitutional Convention, as the first president of the United States, he literally was the guy that everybody looked to lead.
So there's places to walk through, and it kind of starts the life for George, so lead the way.
So now you can dive in and get immersed into the 18th century world, the people that he knew, the people that knew him, the context that he led in, and that's what you do. You come in here and you're in the woods with George Washington.
And it starts basically as he's a surveyor and his early days.
Yeah, so he has his father dies, as you know, and so he has to educate himself. He's self-educated, becomes a surveyor at age 17. We have his original surveying equipment here that he used in the field.
And there you see him in the woods. What's this, interactive?
No, so this is one of our great interactives. So as you know, one of Washington's early failures is his inability in the French and Indian War to move his army quickly enough. They get captured, and one of the challenges is you got to get these cannons moved out of the mud. So Brett, give me a hand here, because this is a two-man job. And see if we can get it to yellow.
Oh, man, yellow? Okay, that takes a lot.
It's going, yeah. Well, that's why you need a horse or a team.
To move the cannon.
Yeah.
Kids are going to like that one. So you go on to his life through French and Indian War, and then he's obviously going to Mount Vernon.
Yeah, so French and Indian War ends bittersweet. On the one hand, he learns to lead men. On the other, he never gets his commission. And then he marries Martha Washington, and it's going to change his life. He's going to really embrace the idea of being a Virginia planter, a leader in his community, justice of the peace, leader in his church. You got his great pew from Powick Church here. We've got the chalice from the church. We've got his Masonic materials here. And then
explain this.
Now, this is an extraordinary discovery, recent discovery. In the midst of this great restoration we're doing at Mount Vernon, we discovered underneath the floor these bottles filled with cherries. So it was a preservation technique completely forgotten for 250 years. We brought them back up, and here they are for people to see.
That's amazing. Martha Washington?
Martha Washington's wedding dress. This is an age where you could be a little more fanciful in your colors. She loved purple and gold.
Their relationship is so crucial. Yeah. There's not a lot of letters between the two, but we know that the relationship was everything to George Washington.
Yeah, the letters that do exist are very poignant, you know, in how important she was to him. And of course, during the Revolutionary War, she's there every winter encampment. She really is the first lady, you know, and I think without her, he doesn't become the man we know.
He then comes into his own, essentially.
Yeah. Well, and this is a gallery that talks about why he becomes a rebel, and it works on a lot of different levels. It's a military frustration, it's an economic frustration, and then it's an understanding that his constitutional rights are being violated. So it's a political frustration as well. But he becomes a leader in that movement against Parliament, and ultimately, of course, he crosses the red line and enters the war.
And so now the war begins.
Yeah, what are you willing to fight for your liberty? And this is a story that Americans, you know, throughout our history, our 250 years, it's been an important part of who we are and our identity.
You have a movie that depicts things. People come out here and then come to this.
Yeah, this movie is very popular at Mount Vernon. It snows on you when you cross the Delaware. It's this 4D, so you got cannons and fog and all that. And it tells the story of the war chronologically, and out here you come in and get the atmosphere as well. Washington on horseback. Jefferson called him the greatest horseman of the age. And so people expected him on that horse, and that's how he led.
All the battles that he led.
All the battles. But this is the piece de resistance. This is the camp bed that George Washington slept in when he was under canvas.
Wow.
8 years he's at this war. He's only 3 days back at Mount Vernon over that whole time. And so this is his equipage, right? You've got his bed, his spyglass that he used 250 years ago.
Which recently came.
We recently came back to Mount Vernon. He was very concerned about his papers. He knew that historians like you would want to write about him someday. You can thank trunks like this for your ability to tell those great stories.
Slavery is a part of Mount Vernon, and you don't shy away from it.
No,
and neither did Washington.
Slavery is a part of the 18th century context of George Washington. The best way to understand it is to come to places like this that can tell you the real stories of people and really understand who they were as individuals, and also the Washington's changing relationship towards the institution. He's a man who grows up in a world of slavery. By the end of his life, he's going to come to believe it's immoral and free all the slaves that he owned.
This is as he's going towards a more perfect union. And
exactly. I mean, Washington's role of the Constitution isn't really always foregrounded. You know, he's sort of a character in it. But in fact, he's critical to it. It wouldn't have happened. The convention wouldn't have happened without him.
Okay, the interactive things. Be Washington, it's your turn to lead. This is a part where people can actually decide things?
You're actually in George Washington's boots here. You've got to make decisions as the leader of the country. In this case, it's a scenario on the Whiskey Rebellion. You've got advisors that he actually had. So Edmund Randolph, and you'd push that and listen to him.
We may have the right to send the army.
Making a decision what to do about the Whiskey Rebels.
So you're sitting here, and you have people all over the room, and you make your own decision with respect to what the tough choice is.
Exactly, and you're hearing from the actual people Washington heard from, and then you make your decision, and you see what he actually did. In this case, he was just interrupted with a dispatch about what's happening out there in the Whiskey Rebellion. But it really emphasizes how challenging it is to make these decisions. All three options are good options. But you have to decide, and you learn what Washington ultimately did.
Have you seen an influx of more people coming here as we get ready to celebrate?
Absolutely. I mean, people are coming. I think Americans are looking for answers to these questions about who we are and where we come from. Places like Mount Vernon, historical sites, are critical, because, kids who've got to learn this stuff, they're not going to inherit it through their DNA. They value what their parents value, what their grandparents value, what their schools value. And so it's important that these places are populated this time.
Well, congratulations. This is a tribute to Washington, to the country. A real pleasure.
Thank you so much. I'm delighted you're here.
Doug, thanks. Special report continues after this.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.